Hello and welcome to another episode of SD Gundam G Generation Eternal. I'm bringing Stabbity the stabbiest stab that ever stabbited, and as you can see, there is an event going on, lasting until the end of the month. I literally just got back from a festival. I am exhausted. We were performing for several hours on Saturday, and then I went to an after party afterwards and, danced until midnight, and then I was walking around at a seafood festival. That was fun. Mostly just hanging out with friends for that one. That was relaxing. But we still had to walk. Gate Gaming! Hello, jazz time! Yes, it is jazz time! Anyway, let's hop into our notices. Eternal Road updates. That's new. Bug reports. That's new. Campaigns. Okay. So yeah, I heard that the Gundam card game launch was terrible, that a bunch of places had to cancel their releases because they didn't get it. I am going to skip polling. Sorry, Gate. I just spent almost all of my diamonds on High New Gundam. I am thrilled that I have it maxed out, but now I'm going to be saving up so that I can reach so that I can do 200 pulls whenever we get a Gundam 00 release. Assuming it's good. But yeah, there's that. Generation Eternal, we saw that one. Problems, don't care. Upgrade, don't care. New stages and events added to Eternal Road. Oh my. Expert 7, Mobile Suit Gundam. Event missions. Clear Expert 7 with only development units / other units. Reward 500 diamonds. Clear with 10 surviving units. Yeah, whatever. We'll get around to that eventually. But here is the big one. Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt, December Sky. For a limited time, you can listen to tracks from Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt, which is a fancy way of saying that I'm going to get copyright claimed by all of that music. You're at 150 pulls and no Hainu or Impulse yet. Oh, I'm sorry for that, Gate. Yeah, I got it. I didn't get a single Impulse, which was annoying, but I did get 3 copies of Hainu, and then I used my pity to get a 4th, and that way I got it to 3 stars. So yeah, track duration until August 8th. Yeah, so we'll deal with it getting claimed because I'd rather have the audio, but it's still annoying. But yeah, we can get Psycho Zaku with Daryl Lorenz, or we can get Gundam Full Armor Thunderbolt version with E.O. Fleming. Or rather, we'll get all of them. Gundam Full Armor, Psycho Gundam, E.O. Fleming, Daryl. I plan on getting absolutely everything. And yeah, this is the same as all the previous ones we've done. However, they have done something that you will finally be able to skip against the bonus boss, which is nice. And yeah, supposedly they also implemented that you can skip or sort by bonus that they give you, which is nice. Anyway, new units in the unit assembly. We can get the Psycho Zaku EX, which obviously does huge bonus there, with Daryl Lorenz, and the obviously Defender type Gundam Full Armor. No worries, I just cleared Gundam, Zeta, Double Zeta, Shar's Counterattack, Wing Seed X, and G-Witch. Think I can get the guaranteed as free to play. Do you think I can? Oh yeah. Yeah, you should be able to. Get to work on friend missions and just check your missions and see what you can get as rewards, just to get more of those coming in. Anyway, we just got character upgrade, supporter, diamonds as thank you for the forced update, more diamonds as an apology. Cool. Claim all. And yeah. Oh no, I guess one last thing before we get straight into that. Can we get someone else that actually... Cool. Miliardo needed it. And can we get someone that still isn't maxed out? No, we got Garrett. Alright, whatever. upgrade a unit from Char's counterattack 3 times. We got so many RX-78s in the game right now. Striker Custom is considered RX-78, right? Striker Custom? I don't know. I'm getting confused with the GM Striker, which is obviously GM. But I don't know about Striker Custom. Maybe that counts as a Gundam? Not sure. Oh, let's go ahead and reset. Filter by series. Char's counterattack. And level up Ingrid. 3. There we are. 3 upgrades performed. Amuro got a little boost. Use the boost to get through. Transfer of A8. Awesome, we should have one of those. We do not. Shoot. Okay, well, let's just go here and do a 3 skip. And hope we get a V8. We did! Perfect. Transfer V8. Always nice when the random drop chance cooperates. Hey! Weekly rewards, we got ourselves some diamonds. And that's gonna be SP conversion chips at 15. And more diamonds at 10. Cool, cool. Develop 3 times. Okay. We can absolutely do that. Let me pull up my dev tree. RNG loved you today. Yep. Alright, dev tree tracking, and let's head over to X. And see what I want to focus on. I could get a Petulia. That would be nice if I could grab one of those. Alright, Petulia. Please have enough. Yes, okay. Develop. Execute. Sweet. There is a Petulia, and we'll be able to upgrade that in a bit. Vertigo's maxed out. Gundam X Divider. Do I have enough materials for you? I do. Alright, let's just get a Gundam X. Level up, develop. Level up, develop. And upgrade you to a Gundam X. And combine a Gundam X and a Versago to make a Gundam X Divider. Execute. Yes. Combine. Okay. Yeah, we'll obviously report. There we are. We got that taken care of. Now let's go to upgrade. And reset and switch to Gundam X. There, our Gundam X Divider can get a 2nd star, making Jamil's ride even stronger. Gundam X Divider, 2 stars. There we go, dev tree tracking has been updated. And Petulia. Upgrade you to 2 stars as well. Awesome. There we go. All my story is carried by your Crossbone, G-Kook, Psycho Mark III SSR, G3, and Bjarland. I don't like that they make GX Divider to guard, basic GX as attacker. Yeah, I concur. But, you know, they had to do something, and also this lets us put Jamil... Well, because Jamil is defensive, and his unit at the end of the series is the Gundam X Divider, while Garrett gets the Double X. So I can guarantee that the Double X is going to be attacker, so that Garrett can ride it. And the way we have it set up now, main stage, Gundam X, select. So if I sortie prepare here for the hard stage, you see, that way we got Garrett in the Gundam X, which will eventually be the Double X. I got Jamil in the X Divider, which is going to be his endgame unit. Karis in the Bear-to-Go, obviously. Shagya, unfortunately, I have in the Betulia, since it's the best thing he can do for now. However, he will eventually be able to grab the Versago chest break. In Gundam X story, basic GX is only powerful when there's a moon, but outside from it, GX isn't great at all. I mean, it's pretty darn durable, but yeah, I know what you mean. It's not particularly crazy. It's all about having that satellite cannon. Okay, mission. Cumulative. We've used 60,000 AP. Amuro has reached rank 2 and rank 3. Sweet, and we got events. We got some new Eternal Road ones, which I won't be bothering with at the moment since they don't expire. Fierce Enemy Assault, we've gotten everything, and we've got 24 missions for Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt December Sky. But dailies, we gotta clear 10 of them today, including then skipping the hard stages. So we are in for a long slog today. And it's already 11 p.m., and I need to wake up at 8, but I'm gonna be going until I'm done, because, yeah, we need to do it. And these are the sacrifices that we make. I did take a bit of a nap on the drive home, so at least I have that going for me. Oh, I was about to say, that's a very short dev tree, but no, it's slightly larger. Not much larger, but slightly larger. Okay, anyway. Let's go grab the Thunderbolt ball. Looks fiercer than the regular ball. That's why being upgraded to GX Divider suddenly can now compete with other Gundams, even to a new type MS. Yeah. Although it does lose the satellite cannon, unfortunately, but that thing was just wrecked beyond repair. GM Thunderbolt. GM Cannon Thunderbolt. Boom. And we'll do the same over here. So what do we got? We got a Zaku 1 Thunderbolt. I'm gonna say a Zaku 2 Thunderbolt. I called it! Zaku 2 Thunderbolt. Simple enough. Come on, proceed. Thank you. Zaku 2 Thunderbolt. I wonder what this one's gonna be. Rickdom Thunderbolt. Okay. I can work with that. Thunderbolt dev tree is shorter than Mobile Suit Gundam dev tree. Yeah. It's very short, but the event ones are always short. But even this one's ridiculous. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's only 10 units long, which is kind of scary. Normally these things were like 12, and they're interconnected so that you actually need to do a bunch of it, but this is just silly. Do I want to go for it? Yeah. Well, no. What I'm gonna do is go see if other units are actually able to make, give a bonus greater than these guys do. And then we'll see from there. Our gamer! I had to spend like 20 energy cells, but I did get to spend tickets, and you got 2 URs from them. Woo! Good job! Alright. Mission. Okay, we haven't done anything. Cool. I guess let's go to the event stages, and let's see how many there are. Oh, whoops. There's the jazz! How many stages? 7 and 3 hard stages. Yeah, so it's 10. Just like always. Alright. The legend begins. Copyright OST already, I know, it's horrible. And Sony just immediately denies any attempts to claim fair use. Alright, yeah, so those guys all give 10%. Those guys all give nothing. Alright, well, let us go ahead and do batch formation, reset, and get rid of you. Yeah, remove. There we go, that's where we find it. And squad 1, batch formation, reset, and probably get rid of you as well. And now we see if we can sort by boost. Let's see. Sort by none, okay. Level, rarity, number of limit breaks. Name, excuse me, I read that as none, not name. CP, HP, energy, attack, defense, mobility, movement, space, keeple, atmosphere, land, sea, underwater, order received, database. Darn it. Those all suck. Okay. So... man, those all give 10%. Jeez. Alright, let's filter by series. Let's get some... actually, no. I'll filter by tag. We can get UC and see if that does the trick, and I'll also... no, I won't add. Okay, yeah, so Zeta units don't count, so that's fine. Let me remove the UC filter, and let's do a series filter. Gundam... the Origin MSV, MSX, Igloo, Watham S Team, Cross Dimension. These are all 1 year war stuff. Missing Link, Thunderbolt, very important. 0080, whatever that is, G Kooks. Now we're into 0083, don't care about those. Zetas, yeah, those are much later. Those are AUs. I mean, unless G-Reco maybe has something. Could count. Plamo Koshiro probably. SD. Evolve. I think. Call it good enough. Yeah, everything here is given 10% boosts. 8%, 8%. Oh, jeez, these are horrible. Prototype, Cubile. Alright, well, what are you from? Oh, you're just a G-Gen original. Okay. Series. Anyway. I got full power Phoenix Gundam and a Dupac here to push it to +2. That's nice. Is your Machu and G-Kooks maxed out? It is. Problem is, I'd rather just be able to win and have Squad 2 be the grind squad. Okay, okay. Name, yes. And most of the time you play G-Gen Eternal, do you play auto or manually? Me, most of the time, prefer playing manually. I prefer playing manually, except when I'm grinding, and then I grind on auto. Alright, anyway, that can be closed out. And G-Gen Original, we can get rid of those. Confirm. Yeah, it really seems like 10% is the maximum boost I can get from any of these guys. 7, 8, 10. Nothing. 10. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay, we can get rid of G-Reco since that doesn't contribute anything. I figured it wouldn't, but I wanted to check. Confirm. Yeah. Oh, jeez, Gate, I dropped a lot more. Missed a bunch more here. Being upgraded. Yeah, Thunderbolt dev tree shorter. Then all those issues fixed when he got the DX. Not only better specs than Divider, not one but two satellite cannons. Yes, I missed that one comment. There we are. That is very annoying. Alright. Oh, wait, here it is. Here it is. Sort by event bonus. Ah. Alright. And sort by combat power perfect. Yeah, that's all it is. Wait a second. That's not right. They let a 10%. They let a 9% beat out a 10%. That's not allowed. That's not allowed at all. Eight, 7, 8, 8, 8, 10. Yeah, that is messed up. Okay, whatever. That's a 10%, that's a 10%, that's... Batch formation. There we are. That'll do it better. Sort by event bonus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Characters. Obviously, Machu gets in there. We'll put Ko in his. I'll put Garma in the Big Zam. I'll put Sayla. Where are you, Sayla? There you are. Sayla. I'll put filter by series. Gundam. Gaia. And the Zeong. There, that's good. Looking good. Yeah, that's looking fine. Now you can ask, yeah, anyway, I play manually if that was the question. Again, this banner isn't worth pulling unless you want Psycho Gundam. Yeah, definitely not doing that. To be honest with you, I preferred the GX design than the DX design. That's why I loved when Garrett goes back to the GX and After Story. MSG advantage. Yup. Alright, so we got a 50% boost so far. Let's see what else we can do. Sort by event bonus. 10. 10. I keep doing the wrong one. Batch formation. 10. 10. 10. Should I filter by rarity? Will that let the numbers come through more normally? Also, better idea. Reset, reset, confirm, and now just grab boost. There, that fixed it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I have exactly enough units. Perfect! Let's grab characters. Red Gundam, obviously we put Shuji. Valvaro, we may as well put Kelly, since it's his. Shin Matsunaga, that's fine. Who do we put as a supporter for Jikooks? You are... UC series protagonist test type Saikumu lightning fast. Okay. Anyone... Yeah, literally anyone. I'll just pick, Jean-Luc Duval. Why not? You get the G-Quacks. And Red Gundam from Playmo Koshiro. What do you have? You are specialized one-shot gunpla. Huh. I'll just put, Shiko. Why not? Do you count as Xeon? Yes, you do. Okay. Now, we need to make some small changes. Squad 2 is going to be the Xeon squad. You're Xeon, you're Xeon, you're Xeon. You... get... Xeon with Garma. There we go. And you get Zeong with Gaia. There we go. And this is now the Xeon squad. Oh, that's for lightning fast. Don't care. Alright, so we got new types. Definitely not large. Mobile Suit Gundam. We'll use that. Tough as nails. Wing. Zeta. Lightning fast. Char's counterattack. C Destiny. 00. IBO. Witch for Mercury. UC series. Alternate series. Units by 10. Oh, so that was pointless. That boosts all UC series. And that can get, Mobile Suit Gundam series. Boom. Simple enough. Total overkill, but yeah. Did I pull? Nope, I did not pull the banner. Alright. MSG advantage. Super tempted to just try for UR on the high new banner. Do you think it's better to put Do in the full armor Yakushiki Kai Max? No idea, didn't do that. Red Gundam Xeon, then Gundam G Kooks is Earth Federation. Yep. Like EO has double defend, but he doesn't have force guard. Oh, that's annoying. I'd rather pull one of the beginning defenders over IO. Also just noticed most people knows Gundam or Gundam fans loves Gyan, and I don't know why though. Me though, I hate Gyan, but it's also not... You don't hate it, but it doesn't interest me. I actually agree with you, Gate. I'm not so crazy about the Gyan. It's not even limited anyway. Yeah, other than Amuro. Yeah, the banner's not interesting at all. Alright, let's sortie. And finally get into something after half an hour. Jeez. Alright, yes, download. Oh, anyway, by the way, Danny Wynn, hello and welcome to the channel. I see it's your first post, so welcome. UC-0079. Nearly 1 year has passed since the war between Earth Federation forces and the Principality of Xeon began. The Side 4 space colony cluster, Moore, has been destroyed in a Xeon attack. The loss of life was enormous. The clouds of drifting debris from the colony and wrecked ships resemble forlorn spirits of the dead. Moore has been reduced to nothing more than a perilous shoal zone. Again, only value for Thunderbolt UCUR is Seikozaku being under one-shot kill tag, but other than Daryl having his range boosted if he uses MP up twice, he doesn't really have any other source of damage ups. That is annoying! Collisions among the debris generates electricity, emitting constant arcs of lightning. No one knows who came up with the new name for the region, but it eventually sticks. It becomes known by all as Thunderbolt Sector. Like his gimmick forces him to use the Seikozaku. The Earth Federation forces decide to recapture the region, The Reclamation Force is comprised of primarily Moor survivors, earning it the name of the Moor Brotherhood. So many free-to-play dev units better than you are Thunderbolt units. The Moor Brotherhood customizes GMs to navigate the Shoal Zone and devote themselves fully to retaking the Thunderbolt sector, their former home. And that is the sound of copyright claims. Here is your mission objective. You are to eliminate the snipers that are hiding in our home of Side 4, Moor. In the past month, over 40 friendlies have been shot down. We must never forgive the cowardly enemy who destroyed our home, the Thunderbolt sector. This war is reaching its final stages, and retaking this sector will play a pivotal role in its outcome. Renewed prosperity to Side 4. More! G-Gen's YouTube stream. Instead of jazz, it's G-Jazz. And so, again today, jazz echoes out across the battlefield. Man, my birthplace refuses to let me go. I gotta be free! Just like jazz has to be free! That OST gonna cost you a lot. Ha! Joke's on them! My channel isn't monetized yet! Please subscribe so that I can get the required number of subscribers to get monetized. Please, I need like 685 more. Thank you. I do have the watch hours, I just don't have the subs. Now, who's gonna draw the short straw? The Principality of Zeon's Sniper Squad is equipped with Big Gun. They have the Big Gun! A long-range beam rifle battery used for firing at targets from a great distance. Huh? The precision sniping and high-output beams destroy Federation units one after another. Ensign Io is no exception, forced to evacuate after his mobile suit takes a hit. A single attack from Big Gun is enough to reveal Zeon's position, however, and this is how the Earth Federation forces hopes to seize victory. But before Zeon's sniping position is identified, countless mobile suits descend upon the Earth Federation forces until even Io's squad is destroyed. Or Io. Are those Thunderbolt big guns comparable to Rock Hylam and Hainu Gundam big gun? I think the Hainu big gun is a bigger gun. One Shot Kill, Lightning Fast, and Saikamu are the best tags so far in G-Gen Eternal. I believe you. The Principality of Zeon forces tormenting the Moor Brotherhood comprises soldiers who lost limbs on the battlefield. Their unit is named the Living Dead Division. Among them is Sergeant Major Daryl Lorenz, their ace sniper, who enjoys listening to pop ballads as he picks off Earth Federation forces chiefs. This is a battle of jazz versus pop. I admit, I know about Thunderbolt, but I have not watched Thunderbolt. I knew the jazz, I did not realize the pop. Although he has prosthetic legs, they impede neither his unparalleled accuracy nor his ability to anticipate trajectories, and these skills ensure his unit's kill rate remain enviable. I mean, no matter the UC, EFF, and Zeon aren't the best people, that is correct. The UC Earth Federation is incredibly corrupt, whereas Zeon are literal space Nazis. Well, Hainu Gundam's big gun is an upgraded version of Hyakushiki's big gun that Quattro uses. Yeah, definitely, the Hainu's big gun is better then. Ensign Hoover is one of the members who benefits from this support. Keeping count of his contributions, he shoots GMs down one by one. but a disruption in communications heralds disaster. An abnormality in the mobile suit? That's... huh? Daryl and the rest of the unit can only watch on screen as a Federation soldier boards Hoover's machine and shoots him dead. The soldier takes control of Rickdom and addresses the listening Zeon members. Yo, you look like the ace of the sniper squad, but you have mediocre taste in music. I'm gonna kill you for that. If you're firing positions, I just need to pick a blind spot and stroll home. You're not getting away next time. Mark my words, I'll take you down. I'm Sergeant Major Daryl Lawrence, and I'll always be gunning for you. I'm Ensign E.O. Fleming. When you hear jazz, that's your cue I'm on the stage. Remember that E.O. is voiced by Graham of Double O Gundam? Oh, yes. E.O. then returns to the Moore Brotherhood mothership, Beehive. There, he manages to use the Rickdom data he obtained to ascertain Zeon's sniping positions. Yeah, there's a reason he is not just Graham, but he is Graham. After receiving supplies from the Earth Federation forces, E.O. and his team hope to check out the new prototype with their own eyes. A prototype suit. Did the Moore Brotherhood front some money to the Federation? Everyone who outranked you died in this last operation, so you'll be flying it. Otherwise, you... Grandmaker, when piloting Gundam, shouts, yes, he does. Godo Graham Finger! So you'll be flying it. Otherwise, you... We both got where we are by our superiors dying. Isn't that right, acting captain? Shut up! I have to stop loving you. Then I'll be able to order you to meet your demise. Go ahead, Claudia. Order me into battle. I've been possessed by the spirits called mobile suits that shine on the battlefield. And the only cure is more cowbell. The son of Moore's old leader and a privileged young princess. The incompetent elite let Zeon invade and destroy our home. Still, they're the perfect people to offer up as sacrifices. We'll use those with shady families for more Brotherhood propaganda. As emotions whirl, the prototype Gundam full armor is activated. And there, after all that story, we can finally get to the stage. Destroy all enemy units. We need to turn off auto as quickly as we can. And let me go back and pull up the victory conditions. Hey, we got 100% bonus. That's not bad to start off with. One of many Gundams, though not Amro's, so not worthy of the title White Devil. Yes. By the way, I have a question you missed. You've missed just now. What question did I miss? Sorry. The last comment I see from you, Gate, was about the High News Gundam. Alright, simple. Destroy all enemy forces, all your units destroyed, guest force, E.O. Fleming destroyed. Simple enough. 10 enemy units. Not bad. Yeah, I guess I'll just let Red Gundam pop over here. Maybe get the kill on that. Yeah, we've seen that plenty of times before. And destroy that with the hammer. Or excuse me, the head Vulcans, not the hammer. And now you can hop over here and start showing off your attacks. You can't, okay. Twin beam rifle. Let's see that one. The firepower, the mobility. Forget the GM. This is on a whole other level. Man, if only we had spoilers from a G-Kooks. Now this is a party. Let's see that twin beam rifle. Pew! Oh, this is the best! This power is exactly what I wanted! Gundam, let's see what you're made of! OMG, why it isn't sending YouTube? Let me send it in Twitch. Seriously, let me swap over to YouTube. And piloting, by the way, have a question you missed. Yeah, last comment is, by the way, have a question you missed, and OMG, why isn't it sending? Resending it here. Do you think if General Revel survived the 1-year war, the Earth Federation forces wouldn't be so corrupt? Yes. However, it is also possible that he would have had a military coup of the Earth Federation, which kind of sounds like what he was threatening to do. Let's see what you're made of. All right. Oh. Large beam cannon unfortunately won't be enough for the kill, but you only get one move. Oops. One extra chance step. Forgot about that. No, stop that. I did not select to grab you. Actually, movement speed. Perfect. That is what we need. Get over there. Get the kill. So General Revel won't be so much matter, and Teton still be formed either. He lives or dies in 1-year war. Oh no. So it would be, it would basically be a military coup, but it would not be nearly as bad as what happened with the Tetons. Like, it'd be a benevolent dictatorship, possibly, with like a temporary coup eventually, and then eventually returning to democracy. But yeah, that's my theory. Can't guarantee it, obviously, but that's my theory. All right, let's see that large beam cannon. Yeah, that's not so big. The twin beam guns are bigger than the beam cannon. So it's a really big difference. Yes, definitely a big difference. In order for peace to exist between Earth Federation forces and Zeon. Yeah. Alright. Could I? You didn't mention the first part of your statement. First part. Oh, yes, but he would probably split the Earth Federation forces into two by the time that the Grips War happened in 007. That is possible. That is possible, because, like, the people that are not in with his thing would definitely be resisting it. But, yeah, it'd be like the people that are in the Earth Federation for power versus the people that are there to be benevolent. Yes. Yeah, you basically would still have Jemitov Hyman try to come in, and basically he would align himself as the guy that's trying to take down Revel because he had a military coup. And he's like, I'll make things better, but in reality, he just wants to be in charge so that he can be the strong man, and he's really a bad guy. To be honest, General Revel is so big named that the biggest, strongest Earth Federation warship is named after him. That is correct. However, he does have the honor of basically having been killed, and should he ever attempt to actually do the coup, he would basically be trading his universal 19,000 score. Okay, that's amazing. He would be trading in on his amazing reputation, and then for political power. I meant that Revel needed to convince Sayla to take over Zeon so that Zeon and the Federation could finally know peace. Ah! Assuming he knows who Sayla is, which I don't know if he does. Yeah, there we go. We got ourselves 40, 70 boss tickets just from this one. Oh. Alright, let's continue on? Yes, continue on. We're at 46. We can squeeze in another episode here. Revel already knew who Char was in Origin. Ah, in Origin, yes, but Origin is not Origin is not the same universe as original Gundam. Like, it's an alternate universe retelling. Hello, KZLC, and no, you are not new here. I obviously know you. Hello again. Alright, do we keep the same? No. We go back, we go to the dev diagram, and nope, we didn't get enough development materials. That's fine. We can at least grab the mission here. Yay, we got that, and we can go metal assembly. Why can't I? Oh! Only available after clearing normal difficulty. Gotcha. Alright, back we go. Do you think Origin is closer to Casval Gundam? Closer to Casval Gundam in the sense of, like the red Casval Gundam? Just like it appearing there? I don't know. KZLC, Jebediah Graham? At least now we can skip doing the rare battle. Yes, I am so thrilled about that. Alright, unexpected engagement 1. And I did so for a bunch of grinding. Sweet! Alright, let's just continue on. Oh, no story. That's convenient. How many enemy units? 12. Simple enough. G3, you just head back here, take care of these two. And a Red Warrior, you can't do anything, but oh yes you can. Never mind. Didn't expect that. I guess you can get a kill. Cool. Yeah, we'll use the missile launcher. Why not? Only have 5 tickets left in the event polls. That MIDI jazz is sounding worst. Is there any MS manufacturer competing or rivaling Anaheim Electronics? I mean, Anaheim basically just rolled in all of its competitors, but later on you do have SNRI and whatever was the Jupiter one. High speed. Let's see what yeah, because we got, what level is this thing? Set detail, yeah, it's level 2. To be fair, she's maxed out. But still, the suit's level 2. The Jupiterus? Not the Jupiterus, but like the actual, the people that were developing mobile suits. Like the actual firm. The ones that come out during, F9, or not F90, during Crossbone and Victory. Also, I didn't know Rick DS is originally called Gamma Gundam. Yes, yes it is. The Rick DS was originally Gamma Gundam. Let's let Garma get some kills over here. Hit it with the claw. Alright. You get down over here. Actually, I realized, where is... Oh. We don't have... This is a complete non-story mission. Did not realize that. Okay. Rick Diaz in looks alone is nothing like the Gundam design we knew today. That is true, but they were just experimenting with different designs. They were pulling in stuff that they got from the people over at Zeonic and Zimmond and whatever the third Zeon mobile suit manufacturer was. Beam rifle. Let's see the G-Kooks without Omega Psycho. Nice beam rifle. That's why I'm glad Shaw rejected calling it Gamma Gundam and renamed it Rick Diaz. Yeah. Actually, we'll pop you over there. Not you. You. There, and we can skip the second one. And we're down to the last unit. Perfect. That was nice and easy. I think the game knew that I just came back from a 4-hour drive, including pit stops and a 15-minute nap, but still. It was like 3 hours of road time and 1 hour of pit stop and nap time. Yay. Alright. Stage selection. I got the worst right eye infection last week and only got a cataract blurry eye because of it. Got surgery 3 days ago and now I have to wear an eye patch on your right eye. Oof, I'm sorry. Gate Gaming, I also didn't know 2 GPO1 full burner is still the fastest accelerating MS even in Crossbone era. But hey, I got a whole month of sick vacation. Nice! Yeah! Hey, Stabity! Hey, Mystic Blade Works! Not to be confused with Infinite Blade Works. Anyway, do we take out the sniper? Let's take out the sniper. Even though we're probably not gonna do it, I might just break the episode after we get... Oh wait, no. I know what we do. We should be able to hop into the dev diagram. Do I want a Thunderbolt Gelgoog, which is attack type, or a Thunderbolt gun cannon? I'm gonna go for the Goog. And let me just see details. It's gonna show up as a December Sky. No, it's just gonna show up as regular Thunderbolt. Okay. But yeah, let's develop. Rick Dom, get boosted to Goog. Alright. Does anyone have any strategy to clear the expert secret stage in one attempt? No idea. Once I get to it, you can just check it out. Expert boss is just BS. Won't spoil it though. I see Silvo is struggling. OP boss? Dynamis can beat all those Thunderbolt snipers. Hexit snipes something from space firing from Earth. That is true. That is true. Alright. We got our Goog. Let's go back into the event stage. Do a little bit more sortie preparation. And let's see if perhaps, Red Warrior, not Red Warrior. We'll see maybe the... Yeah, I guess. We'll mess with Red Warrior. And sort by event bonus. Filter by series. Let's get down... Oh, went too far. Thunderbolt. Confirm. It is a 7%, which we do not care about. So, yeah. Literally not worth messing with any of these units right now. I mean, I'm gonna fill out the dev tree, but that's really about it. Also, we're at 56 minutes. That is a perfect place to wrap up the episode, and we will continue immediately. And we'll be right back. So, for everyone watching the VODs, please like, follow, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. Free money in the description as always. And I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye-bye.